So, I hit 250 subscribers! Yay! This would be cause for a celebration if it was the first time I've done this, but it's not even the second. I used to have a channel and got taken down thanks to Sony Music Japan, so really fuck those guys, and yeah, real bummer. Like I said, this should be a cause for a celebration, but instead I'm going to make it a downer. Because I did kind of make a video to eulogize my old channel, and I figured, yeah, I'll just re-upload it here. Kinda topical, seeing as those same bastards are actually trying to mess with this channel as well. Because things never change. Really, YouTube. That's my protection. But anyway, yeah. Here's a eulogy for my first channel, Sads07. Enjoy. What you love it anyway. Hey YouTubes, Sads here. How you guys doing? We are gathered here to recognize the passing of, just the whole eulogy thing, but okay, I'm not gonna use that. Anyway, we are here to kind of acknowledge what happened. My channel has been terminated. Sony Music Japan, for whatever reason, really laid it into me. I don't know what I've done. Maybe I said something they did not agree with. I don't know. But yeah, they did, and they got what they wanted. My channel is down. I was hoping YouTube would be there to protect me, but I guess not. And I could rant and I could rage, but let's face it, that's not going to change what's happened. And to be honest, I don't have the reach that the rant would even matter, so instead of doing what most people would just feel is natural, I'll just do what I've always done with my channel, what I've always wanted to do with my channel. I'll just share my experiences. I started that channel sometime back in 2006. I honestly can't remember the exact date, but yeah, I don't know. Maybe YouTube was about a year, maybe two, I don't know. And mostly I just used it to watch anime clips or anime episodes. That was one of the only sources I could find when I was looking for episodes of Naruto and Bleach. And back at the time, it was only 15 minutes. There was a 15-minute limit on the videos, so yeah, you can imagine looking for 2-3 videos at a time to watch a whole episode. And also, random music videos. But what really got me into YouTube back then was the anime AMVs. Those animated music videos that were so well put together, and I thought they were awesome. Lots of great stuff. Linkin Park's, the Bullet for My Valentines and stuff. And I remember thinking, wow, the Bleach AMVs I have come across seem to want to give me a fix. They're so sporadic all over the place. Nothing you can easily follow. It kind of inspired me to make my own. So I looked it up, got Sony Vegas, got some old files, and I made my own Bleach AMV. Yeah, I did it to Linkin Park's Valentine Day, and that seems to be the one complaint people had with the video. They don't like the song, but I felt it went through what I was aiming for. It was slower, much easier to follow, and kind of had its own narrative, especially with how the lyrics just went with everything I was trying to convey. It was okay. It was cool. Put it on YouTube, on my channel. That was my first video. My Valentine Bleach. And I got okay views, just over 1,000, and people generally liked it. I was thinking of doing some other stuff, but life got in the way. I remember there was one for Naruto I had on the back burner, another one for Bleach as well. But I never got around to it. So for a few years, that's all YouTube has been for me. I source for AMVs and music videos and the occasional movie clips and stuff. Honestly, didn't really pay much attention to the YouTube landscape. It kind of made me wonder what if I did, like what if I started my channel sooner. That would have been awesome. A couple of years down the line, I got really into anime. I actually covered this in my 500 subscribers special. That's not there anymore. I might re-upload it on this channel. I kind of like it. And yeah, I really got into anime. Was looking for where to watch good stuff, and I stumbled onto the YouTube anime community, and that what kind of opened it to me. Like, wow, there's a whole community of stuff on YouTube apart from just music videos and whatever other sort of stuff I usually ignored. So I mean, the movie reviews, the comedy skits, I love Niga Higa, Jeremy Johns, stuff like that. But anyway, yeah, I found the anime community and some of my favorite anime YouTubers. I particularly loved Mayfi and Jock because I don't know, she kind of felt like me. Like, yes, she's also discovering anime for herself, one show at a time, and she decided to just share it online. I really liked her channel. If you don't know it, really check it out. I kind of tried to fashion my channel after hers in a way that you don't really need to be constantly following every day. You can go to our back catalog and find some real quality stuff. Anyway, the video that really struck the chord to me was Gigog's how to make a video review / rants video.
Try to be interesting. Whatever video you're making, if you aren't interesting, then no one's going to watch your stuff. Obvious fact.
It kind of broke it down in a way that I was actually genuinely asking myself, could I do this? Could I actually make a video discussing stuff that I'm really passionate about and actually have people interested in it? And I did mention before, the stuff that kind of held me back in the beginning was I wasn't really confident in my ability to analyze stuff, and also I didn't want to be so overly analytical of something I'm enjoying that I cease to be able to enjoy it. A prime example is this video I watched last year titled How to Recognize Bad Anime in a Single Episode.
Once the OP is over, we are taken into this weird bit wherein a narrator introduces us to the main character as an otaku who works to support his hobby. At this point, I've got sirens going off in my head about where this is going.
And it went really deep. It was basically just a review of the first episode of Gate and the first episode of Joker's Game. But I don't know, the way he was really laying into it just kind of made me feel like, you know, I really don't want to be that guy. I watched the first episode of Gates. Yeah, I'm not saying it's absolutely fabulous, but I kind of enjoyed what I got. But the way he was going about it, like, you could tell, yeah, from that point on, it was all going to go downhill. And honestly, I didn't want to have that mindset, which was why I was really skeptical about trying this in the beginning. But then I got into Attack on Titan because it was so different from everything I've seen before it. And when I saw that episode 5 scene, it really shook me. I had a really overblown reaction to it. And I thought, well, I could just do that. If I'm not confident in my ability to analyze, I can just share my experiences. Like I said, the same way Mayfi and Jump did with hers. So I did that. Uploaded my first anime reaction video, and people loved it. I didn't think they would. I honestly didn't think I would get any views. Like, what? Who am I? But I actually got people who loved it and wanted more. So I just kept on doing that. And yeah, that's how it all started. The whole anime on YouTube thing for me. It all started with that Attack on Titan reaction that people will never see, because there wasn't a camera around for that. So yeah, did the first season, people stuck with me, people loved it, and I had a blast. I enjoyed it. I especially loved people commenting up to me about it. That's the whole thing though. I just loved the conversation, the back and forth. It was great. After Attack on Titan, I honestly did not know what I was going to pick up. I didn't know how to analyze seasonal anime, honestly. I tried picking up Samurai Flamenco, but it just wasn't for me, to be honest. And, well, I picked Kill la Kill, and that one was simply... I literally stumbled onto it. I was following Code Provider, he did a video on it, and I thought, sure, let me just check it out, and that first episode, honestly, what the hell did I watch? What the hell did I just watch? That was my reaction to the end of that first episode, but I kept coming back to it. For a lot of the time watching that anime, it was just me going, what the hell am I watching? But eventually I got into the group of things and I thoroughly enjoyed it. Next season came around and one of my subs straight up asked me, what am I watching from this season? And once again, I had no idea, but this time I decided to put in the effort. Checked out the anime list, saw what was coming out, and I decided, okay, pick a bunch of shows. Pick 7. No, actually, I just decided, I just landed on, I don't know why I landed on number 7. I just landed on number 7 and said, okay, pick 7 shows. Do first impressions for all of them. See what you think and pick which ones you're going to keep reacting to. And then, I became history. That's just been my thing then. Every season, pick 7 different categories, watch them all, first impressions, see which ones you really like, stick with them, live reactions all the way through. I mean, there are 1 or 2 shows that were amazing, but I never got to do live reactions for them all through, like Parasite, Nanatsu Taizai, Shokugeki no Soma, but still, I really love the show, and it was kind of the reason why I decided to start doing weekend reviews. Just to give a segment where I can just talk about the shows I'm not doing live reactions to, because those really take a lot of time, while just me on my camera on the phone only takes me 5 minutes. And I did like the whole scene of the week segment I put at the end, because I wanted also a chance to feature anime that I'm not watching from this season but are really good and would like to throw some light on. And to that effect, I'd just like to thank GSpark233 for constantly giving me things to put at the end there. You stuck with me for a lot throughout my little tenure of that channel, so I decided to take this chance to say thank you very much for that. So basically that's how I was doing my seasonal stuff. But then there was some classic stuff that I never got around to watching that were really good and I really wanted to. The first of those I picked up was Fate Zero, because that's been on my list for a while, and Mayfi and Junk was just starting to watch that, and I thought, wow, let me just do that as well. So I was basically watching it as she was watching it, and that's kind of how I treated her channel. Whenever she picked something new and watches whatever episodes she covered, I would go watch those episodes, then come back to her channel. Like I said, I kind of designed my whole channel around her format because I really liked it. And of course, Fate Zero is where I got my first ever copyright strike, and it's ironically was from Sony Music Japan. So yeah, who knows? Maybe they've always had a problem with me. How it began is how it ended, huh? Sony Music Japan, my first ever copyright strike, and they were determined to be my very last. Well then, guys, congratulations. You did it. You took down my little passion channel. You took your multi-million empire and squashed my tiny little 2,500 subscriber channel. And that's the thing, I just hit 2,500 subscribers and then boom, it's gone forever. I say forever because I don't see any avenue for fighting this. Sony Music Japan was really aggressive and YouTube just would not protect me. Commentary and criticism is supposed to be protected, but they just decided to side with these guys for now. Like I said, I'm just a little guy. I barely used to have to plead to them anyway, so yeah, that's probably why they chose this. Anyway, like I said, I could rage and rant about this, but it's not going to change what's happened. Instead, I just like to take a moment to acknowledge my channel and the time I had with it. I had a great time. I met a lot of really cool people, and I love the interactions I've had. Even the trolls. It kind of felt, I don't know, it kind of felt nice that they took the time to write really mean comments, because it kind of means at some level I matter to them. I mean, if I didn't, all they would have done was just switch off from my channel. And you know what? Let me just take the time and be thankful for everything that happened over the last 4 years with my channel and everything. Those of you who just checked out my videos for whatever reason, thank you very much. You leave a like, you leave a comment, thank you very much. I really loved those comments. That's why I tried to answer as many of them as I could. And honestly, because of you guys, I've watched some stuff that I probably wouldn't have gotten behind if it wasn't for my experiences on this channel. I mean, honestly, I wouldn't have taken up a show like Steins Gate, Hakurakumo-sama, like Ore Monogatari. All great shows I absolutely loved. So if you're going to take anything away from this, just take my absolute thanks for sticking with me through this entire time. Right now, I honestly don't know what my options are. I wish I had some. YouTube wouldn't let me appeal, so basically my channel is gone and I have no way. I just don't know my options. I'd love to know, if I have any options I'm not aware of, I'd love for you to tell me. Otherwise, that's it for Sads07. What's going to happen moving forward? Well, I still have my backup channel that seems I'll just turn into my main channel now. I mentioned this the last time my channel got taken down, but it's a very shonen thing. I get knocked down. Life is tough like that. Don't whine. Pick yourself up. Move forward. And who knows? Maybe from this channel that I'm basically now rebuilding everything I've done before, I probably do it better moving forward. Hopefully I'll have as much fun, if not more, than I did with my first channel. So in closing, I would just like to say thank you very much for 4 awesome years, 1.5 million views, 2.5 thousand subscribers, and everything else. And let's see if we can move forward and make things even more awesome.
So is there more than ever evening time? We drink and we sing when our fighting is done. So is there more? We live under the gun. Past feels our burden. Long is the night.
Guys, thank you very much for sticking through this entire video. Hopefully it wasn't too much of a downer, but yeah, the way things are, yeah. Anyway, I'd just like to say extra special thanks to IQ and Jenzong. They're 2 people that support me on Patreon, and with the way things are, that support is really, really vital to me. Thank you very much. Also, if you'd like to help me out as well, my hat is on the floor, so just if you have it and you could throw $1 into that, that would go a long way, and just I'll be really grateful. So anyway, like I said, I will be moving forward with stuff on this channel, and I'll just keep doing what I'm doing, even though I'll have to tweak 1 or 2 things to see if it will keep history from repeating itself. So anyway, it would really help out if you share this video out to as many people as you can. Put it on Twitter, Facebook, Reddit, wherever. Like the video, just see how far I can push this out there. I'm going to really need the help now that I seem to be starting from scratch, so I would really appreciate it. So anyway guys, thank you very much. I'm Sads, this is my channel, and like I did with the old one, I'm just going to rebuild it, same way I did before. 1 video at a time. Thank you very much.